Look at it now, how beautiful it is, how perfect it is. Look how nice is this formation, how complex it is. And this was the last. And this, according to some, is the sun and the wind of the sun. I don't know. As you remember, we have many formations this year in different countries: Germany, Italy, Spain, Russia, different countries, Slovakia. Okay. You see the phenomenon is growing, and these are signs. And if you look inside the formations, the detail we found last year is like they are handmade now. It was amazing. Look at it. For those who think that this can be done in a simple manner. We saw so much more last year. For many, this was the most important season ever. And look at this one. A friend of mine recorded this. Next day, a formation was there. For me, there is no question. This is related to another intelligence, and these are messages. We remember last year this incredible cross. I don't think it has a religious meaning. I think it's a message of love. I think it's a message to remind us that we have to love each other, that we have to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. I think so many times that phrase has been repeated that doesn't make sense to many. But just think about this. The world would be different if we love the neighbor as we love us. And I think that's the key for the future. That's the key for 2012 and beyond. We have 3 crosses last year. The last one had a message in binary codes, and this message was very simple. It's a letter, it's a word of 6 letters, which is beware. It's the second message. We had the first one in 2002, much pain, but it's still time. Second, beware. I think the third is coming, and it's going to be the key for what it means, really. When we arrived, this formation had been caught, but it was surprising because it was still there, like it was waiting for us. And then we remember this from 2005, August 14, 2005, 7 spheres making this beautiful cross in
Florida.
San Petersburg?
No, San Petersburg,
In
Florida.
St. Petersburg in Florida, just 15 days before Katrina. And we have this from December 2008 in Russia. What it means is what I told you. It's not religious, it's very human. And the way to confront any kind of danger is by being together. It's very difficult. I understand it's like almost utopic. But I think we have to find a way to be brothers again. Something very incredible and interesting is that these signs that have been appearing in different places, like this in Russia.
Yes, as you can see, very strange cloud that resembles human eyes. What could this be?
Probably signs in the sky. Some people say, oh, well, yeah, that's a coincidence.
This is another one.
But then we have a second coincidence, also in Russia, right?
Also in Russia.
And the third is also in Russia, in Moscow last year. I think it's important because now what we were seeing in the crop circles, in the ground, now we're looking that in the sky. If we read the Bible, we can clearly see many times a big sign appear in the sky, and the people pray, okay? Now we try to explain everything we see. It's not a sign, it's natural, it's a phenomenon. Something very important happened December 9th, 2009. First in Moscow, in Russia. Two young people were moving in a car, and they recorded with a cellular phone something very extraordinary. We have analyzed this video over and over and over. The possibility of this being a hoax are really, really dim, almost non-existent. I would be very surprised if this is not real. I want you to look at it because it is like in the United States, not too many people realize of what happened in Moscow over the Red Square, the Kremlin, around 4 to 5 o'clock in the morning of December the 9th, 2009. This was presented by the news in Russia. And you can see here this large pyramid floating over the Kremlin.
На одном ролике объект заснят ночью из окна машины, а на другом, вот вы сейчас видите его, днем. Оба видео о вторжении инопланетян, в кавычках, естественно, были сделаны любителями. Однако тема НЛО, как обычно, стала настоящей сенсацией. И ролики попали в топ русскоязычной версии YouTube. Как написала по этому поводу британская Daily Telegraph, журналисты сообщили об НЛО, но никаких комментариев из официальных источников сделано не было.
И вот это сейчас мы увидим. Фигура правильной пирамидальной формы.
It was presented by all the newscasts in Russia.
Своей оси. В интернете уже полно комментариев, в частности на YouTube. Кто-то уверен, что инопланетяне заинтересовались политической жизнью
России. It is not very clear, but it's there, and it's more than 1,000 meters long.
Сердце столицы. Скептики, как
Just consider that, what it means.
Что это голографический спецэффект.
And we have something similar in the morning presented by the news. We don't know if it's the same. We don't know if it's the same place or it's a different place. But this was also presented by the Russian media. We are trying to make a deep investigation in Moscow to understand what happened, because on June 29, 2003, we have the same in Mexico City. This is the cover of an important newspaper in Mexico, Uno más Uno, 1 plus 1. And you can read here, it's a commotion thousands, more than 50 meters per side, and it's gray, and was seen close to Santa Fe Center, which is outside Mexico City. This was recorded at 23rd of May 2009 by Arturo Robles Gil. Looks also like a pyramid above Mexico City. The same next month, the month after this, was recorded in Southampton, in England. These UFOs, these pyramids,